one, they finished a little better than we did, and difference in the ball game. They got to the foul line. Second half, we didn't. They made some threes in the fourth quarter. We didn't. They finished better than we did and deserved to win.
Coach, can you describe the level of play the Mavs are getting from Dirk in this series?
Great.
Phil, you seemed pretty animated, a lot of timeouts. What were you telling those guys, and what were you trying to get out of them?
Well, I thought we were spending too much energy on disappointments, or instead of just playing the game, just coming down and playing through things. Fouls, ball losses, anything that was happening to us, we, rather than, get concerned about it, just move on to the next sequence of plays.
Yeah, Phil, at one point, you actually hit Powell in the chest. Where you did that, and what was behind that?
Well, he grabbed the ball in the half court and wasn't aware. He was holding it in a position that we always ask him not to put it in, and Terry took it from behind and went down and got a layup. So I was just making sure that he understood to take care of the basketball in those sequences.
Are you confident that you could get a full, solid game from Powell the next game, or is his confidence level probably at a point where it might be pretty shaky?
Well, he's been through enough playoff games to know that, he can come back and play a game. Tonight, Drew was the guy that was, again, the first half strength of our ball club, and, we want to take advantage of that. So Powell didn't have that many opportunities, but tonight, I'm sure you'd like to have a couple of them back at the end of the game.
Phil, for all the situations you've been in, never been down 0-3 before, your reaction to that and then how you go about coming back from the situation?
Well, we're disappointed. We feel like, games 1 and 3 that we controlled the pace of the game and just couldn't finish the games off. They were better at finishing the games than we were, so that's a big disappointment to us. But, we still believe we're going to win the next game, and we'll go from there.
Phil, did you feel like the rhythm was disrupted with Artest out of the lineup, and are you looking forward to him being back in the lineup?
Yeah, we can use Ron, and, we hope he's back and playing his game. One of the things tonight that really hurt us was our rotations to the three-point line, covering that, and that's a little bit tough for our bigger guys to get to that point. Lamar had some opportunities, and some of our other big guys had opportunities where they didn't get out and cover that line.
How much of the ability to not finish the game strongly had to do with fatigue from these guys played quite a bit more minutes than you'd like?
There was some fatigue factor in there, but I was spacing the timeouts and trying to get timeouts effectively so that they could have a second win and go back and play again.
What's thus far been historical possibility 0-3? What do you even tell your team?
Well, we just said that we didn't finish the game well, that we were disappointed in our ability to cover the line, that we double-teamed Nowitzki, ineffectively and irrationally a couple times at the end of the game, which is something we don't want to do. And, he's matched up with Gasol on him. And, we come back and play the same game, we're going to win another game. We played too well to lose, is what I said.
You went to Andrew Bynum pretty early and often. Was that in any way a way to bury the controversy after game 2?
It's part of our game plan. We started every game, I think, going into him and trying to be effective with him in the post. He's had some 2 or 3 good games against Dallas. 2 out of the 3, I should say, good games against them. But tonight he was, I thought, very special.
Phil, how do you expect your team will react on Sunday?
I think they'll come out and play the same game, if not better. And, it just depends upon, how Ron reacts to being out and how much, pressure he feels to come out and play and how he plays in that situation.
You mentioned Andrew. You wish you guys could have got the ball to him more in the fourth. He seemed to have it going, and then just you didn't see the open ball.
Yeah, I got a traveling call on him that, kind of took some of that away from the collapse on the lane on him.
How do you feel about the way Kobe's playing right now?
He played very controlled. I think he played very well. He had some tough shots and tough opportunities towards the end of the game. Didn't get the ball in the right spot. I'm disappointed about that. Other than that, I liked his game. I thought he really carried us for 2-3 minutes down the stretch there. And was an effective leader.
Do you think Ron should feel like he made a difference, or would have made a difference by being here tonight?
Well, I'm sure he does. Whether that's true or not, who knows? He wasn't here.
Last question.
Could you talk about Rick Carlisle's performance, how he's had his team respond every time you've thrown the challenge at him and tried to close this game, Coach?
He's done a real good job. Thank you.
Look, I've just got